YouTube. All right. So welcome to episode 27 of the Blotto Pirates D&D campaign, hosted from the Last Ark. We are X Group 3. We don't have a video this week, Lucas, do we? Do we not?
No,
No.
but I can read it here.
All right. So go ahead, sir.
Amidst the fevered retreat from Bollywood's tumultuous streets, Murdoch, leading the charge, stumbles upon a grotesque spectacle. Colossal dinosaur-like beast tended by a shadowless, melancholic rat figure. Engulfed in a mysterious altercation, the Blotto Pirates swiftly plunge into battle. Yiga and the crew unite, a formidable force dismantling the grotesque trio sent by none other than Moria and an enigmatic figure named Babel. Interrogating the desolate rat, the crew discovers a trail of sinister breadcrumbs with evanescent and daunting intentions. Racing towards the port, they confront a chaotic tableau, the streets pulsating with panic as criminals, civilians, and soldiers orchestrate a symphony of mayhem. At the ship, the once stalwart Cantavius lies battered, surrounded by crimson-hooded figures bearing the Hagen insignia, the elusive final piece in the West's criminal puzzle. Romeo, the second Capo regime, delivers a cryptic invitation to the coronation of the next head of the Hagen family. Leaving the crew with a dilemma, Chuma valiantly faces the haughty Juliet, the third Kappa regime, in a futile effort to rescue the entranced Seamus. Cassian's ominous connection with the Hagens unfurls, and he departs, leaving a psychic plea for the Blottos to dismantle the Hagen threat. Departing Bollywood, the eccentric tapestry of its denizens fades as the crew steers towards O'Hara, seeking enlightenment for their personal quests and inevitably a showdown with the Hagens. Amidst gathered wealth, devil fruit spoils, and a cryptic portrait resonating with echoes of battle against winged demigods, they uncovered marked maps. Symbols of the Hagens adorned these parchments, unfurling tales of the pirates' graveyard, the enigmatic Elat and God Valley Islands, and a constellation of isles in the fabled Grand Line. Chuma has a heart-to-heart with Vasily about clandestine narratives. Ingrydd has a heart-to-heart with Degato about the mysteries of the sky. Murdoch's interrogation of the rat creature unravels the machinations of Moria, who, with Babel, seeks to eliminate potential threats across the West Blue. Now with ominous precision, targeting the Blotto Pirates, Onya, experimenting with her spirit shards, unlocks memories of Rando Island, culminating in a serendipitous fusion that heralds a storm of possibility. With a resolute gaze towards bright horizons, the Blotto Pirates set sail, leaving behind the wake of Bollywood's grand adventure, etching their narrative in the notes of history.
Yeah. Another day, another victory for the OG.
Yeah, Blotto Pirates are moving. Yeah, so we got a new recap screen. As you guys can see, kind of been more of like a scholarly thing here. Still got the old familiars, the tarot cards, which you guys haven't seen in a while. That log pose that you found in Kano, that little snail that Onya has. Yiga's spilled bottle of wine, the coin that you got from Luciano's. A cigar, much like the ones that Ingrydd smokes. Your director's clapboard thing, because you guys were in Hollywood. And then some fucking almost like a manga cover. At least that was what I was trying to emulate with the Blotto Pirates' next adventure. And then you guys' character portraits, they're kind of meant to reflect like the periodic table of elements. So symbols are your roles on the ship. You got the captain, C, the helmsman, H, the scholar, S. There's no element that is only like a D for the chemical symbol, or for the atomic symbol. So I'll put MD for Onya, and then Murdoch is FM. And then the top left has like that element's corresponding actual atomic number. So like carbon is 12, hydrogen is 1, all that shit. And then the weight is meant to be your guys' old bounties. Obviously, you guys are getting the buff, but haven't seen it yet. But Yiga got the 39 mil, Chuma 27. Ingrydd's old bounty, which we haven't really seen up to this point, but it was 15 million before. And then Onya with the 27 and Murdoch with the 33. So yeah, new recap screen to represent the start of a new saga.
What's the number on the left?
That's so like each symbol, like yours is FM. There's an actual element with FM. I forget. I think it's fermium.
Yeah. But
the atomic number of fermium is 100. So it's just a little reference to that, the actual symbol. Same with everyone else's shit. Some real nerdy shit, because we are going to the island of the nerds. But yeah, you guys are on the way to O'Hara after leaving behind Bollywood. You've got some things on your mind, I imagine, but for now, you guys have smooth sailing ahead of you. We're gonna jump over to
we had a cliffhanger last time.
Yeah. We're gonna jump over to that. I redid the cruise ship stuff, so instead of having layered maps, I just got 3 different things now.
Nice.
I think it'll end up being easier to manage. I'll put you guys in tokens in just random spots. You guys can drag them to wherever you want. But we'll zoom in on Onya over here.
Yep.
Looking at the spirit shards.
Yeah, I was basically gonna hit 2 of them together.
Yeah. I think do you still want to do that, or we can like
Well, yeah, I said I was gonna do it last time, and then you left me at the cliffhanger as to what happened.
I did. So Onya will, with a little bit of trepidation, but at the same time a hint of excitement, clink the 2 pulsating blue spirit shards together.
Mm-hmm.
For a brief moment, there is like nothing, just eerie silence. But then after a little bit, there's like a fucking rush, almost as if you're like plunging off the side of a cliff, like heading straight.
Could this be a good moment where I kind of discover observation hockey?
Yeah, that's what we're actually building towards.
Okay.
There's like a rush that envelops Onya, and for a brief moment, it's like she can see through everything around her, dude. You see through like this wall and this wall here. To see someone was supposed to, Yiga was supposed to be here, but we'll say that you see straight through these things, and you see the little chest in the captain's quarters where Yiga usually keeps the egg. You see straight through that chest, and you look at the egg itself, and while you can't specifically see what's inside of the egg, you a sensation you've never felt before. It's like you can hear the life inside of that egg. You can feel it. You can sense it to a greater degree than ever before. Onya starts to harness these powers of enhanced observation and perception, and she starts to get a sense of like exactly what the fuck is going on around her. You see this egg brimming with life and a ferocious energy, just waiting to be unleashed onto the world. But at the same time, it seems like there's something stunting the egg's growth. You can give me a nature check or a wisdom check with advantage if you want to try and figure out what is stunting this egg's growth.
Okay, nature with advantage. Okay.
Yeah, or survival.
We'll do. Oh wait, survival. Oh yeah, I got it. I definitely survival.
Nice.
Number 22. Onya, you look into this egg, and you sense that it's like on the brink of just erupting into life and living like a joyous burst of just explosive what's the word? Vitality, I guess you could say. It seems to just be waiting. But the thing that seems to be stunting its growth is it's almost as if it's not the right conditions for this egg to grow. You guys have stashed into a relatively safe chest, sheltered it from light and heat, and it seems like that's what it needs. It seems like whatever is inside this egg, with a ravenous need, it just begs for fire, for warmth, and for like a sense of just burning comfort, you could say.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So while Onya has that head rush of emotion and awakened prowess.
Okay. I want to make my way towards Yiga's cabin, but because of all this overload of information, I kind of like stumbling my way along out. So okay. All right. And then you can cut away to somebody else if you want.
Yeah, so Onya, sensory overload, starts stumbling all over the place, heading to the door. Who looks over at her, she's like, what? And she wants to say something, but she's busy tending to Contavious, who seems to barely be stirring nowadays. At the same time that Onya has this fucking rush of power and overload course through her. Let's see, who else has something? Three. Where's Ingrydd at?
I
Below
think
deck?
was I in the lower decks? I'm trying to remember. Yeah. I think so. I think you'll find you'll find my token. Yeah, you'll find my token there.
Yeah, so we'll say that Onya's kind of little thing happened a little bit after Murdoch's interrogation with the rat. So you have witnessed this rat open the window, and as dawn hits it, it kind of melts away. So I'm assuming that you guys are a little bit confused as to what's happening there. But as you guys are talking about it.
Oh. Yeah, I remember what I was doing. I was holding up my metal and pounding it with my fists or whatever, trying to break it.
All right, Ingrydd, you're pounding with your fists at this metal. It's starting to become a little bit of a routine for you. Your mind starts to wander as you do so. I'm sure you're thinking about your past, the sky, what you're gonna do on O'Hara, all that shit. And as you kind of get more and more into it, your mind starts to drift more and more. You go on a little bit of an autopilot almost, and your fists start to make before it was soft thuds as it grounded this metal into bits of sand, but suddenly it starts to become louder pounding, almost clanging, as your fist gets stronger and stronger, punching through this iron in front of you. And at one point, you can make an attack roll with partial hardening, we'll say.
With what?
With partial hardening boost. I think that only boosts your damage, right? So you can make a we'll say that Ingrydd, as she's punching, a little bit of the iron sand starts to go around her fist almost. And instead of just punching with a regular fist, she's making a little bit of an after shadow of iron sand mimicking her fist. And it gets to the point where she's almost punching with the iron sand itself, making a fine fist of dark and loose material. Not unlike what she witnessed when she was fighting Lucia in front of the theater. You can make me an attack roll with that. I don't know if you macroed it yet. If not, you can just make an unarmed strike attack.
Okay, make a...
Either unarmed strike or your new iron fist thing.
Alright, just make a flat thing on this.
God damn. Ingrydd, your mind is drifting. You're punching and you're punching and you're punching. Thuds turn into loud clangs and loud bangs and cracking as you start to get into straight through the fucking metal and into the ship's floor itself. Murdoch, I'm sure you hear this, maybe going over to see as it happens. But Ingrydd is just on full autopilot, and similarly, that headlong rush, head rush goes to you, as if you've plunged off the side of a cliff and you're hurtling down towards the bottom. And Ingrydd, just with the fucking almighty force of her blows, punctures a fucking hole in the hull of the ship itself. It doesn't quite break the what's it called? Like the keel of the ship or the bottom of the ship or whatever. But there's like a noticeable thud or noticeable cracking and a huge thud sound as your fist like hits the fucking wood and just makes a large ass fucking dent.
Bullshit. I do not have a missing all this. What the? Not do you have a weak ship here?
I don't know. I didn't make it. Talk to Vasily. It's his family's work.
Well, it seems it needs a patch. At the very least, I'm gonna like try and like I don't know. I don't have expertise in this shit, but I'm trying to stick some metal over it and make sure we're not fucking leaking into the ocean. What kind of?
We'll do Arcana or like engineering. But regardless, Ingrydd, you fucking like seem to have awakened some more power in your fist, allowing you to deal much more damage as your fists like just seem to feel harder for whatever reason.
Yeah, perhaps the steel is getting to me, but it did not feel quite like metal. I should know. Alright, I'm gonna do an Arcana check for this shit.
Yeah, that's good. You can patch it up. As you're patching up, just as quickly as that head rush came, it just like leaves you, and you feel kind of as you did before, a little bit stronger now. And that head rush is gonna go straight from Onya to Ingrydd to let's see, to right over to Murdoch. As you're standing there dwelling on what happened with the rat thing, and you see Ingrydd just get stronger and stronger and stronger as she's punching the hull of the ship. You yourself, you start to feel like a little bit more perceptive as you see Ingrydd punching through the ship. For a moment there, it almost looks as if her hands are coated in some kind of black material. For you specifically, you kind of almost as you're looking at her, it's almost like this energy is contagious, and you also get that similar head rush, and you start to feel like stronger, more perceptive all around you, and specifically, it seems to be like concentrating in your sword that you kept with you for so long. It's almost as if, using it in battle, making the psychic variance of it. Seems like you've attuned to a greater degree with this sword. And if you'd like to bring it out and take a look at it, maybe there'll be something different about it this time.
Right, so I pull it out.
Yeah. You pull it out, and then, sorry. You pull it out, and in the light of the dawn through the window, the sword, for a brief moment, somehow just like glimmers black, becomes like encased in black energy, and you get the sense that for only a brief moment it's coated in black, and then it disappears. But for the briefest of moments, you feel much more adept with your sword, much stronger with your attacks, and overall a lot more perceptive when it comes to understanding what's going on around you.
This could come in handy.
Yeah, so Murdoch gets that same head rush, falling, and feeling all the better for it. And just as quickly as it came, it leaves, and we'll jump over to who's that? Where the fuck is Yiga? You in your captain's quarters, or were you?
I guess I was gonna go check on the egg.
Yeah.
It's probably a good time for me to storm in at that time.
We'll say that just like kind of how the timelines were working.
Oh, okay.
Yiga was
Okay.
just descending down the stairs, heading to the egg.
Okay.
And
Okay.
all of a sudden, he just got like this weird sense of vertigo as he's walking down the stairs, like something is almost attacking his mind. He feels that similar sensation, that head rush of toppling down a seemingly endless fall, not knowing when you're going to hit the bottom, but it's exhilarating as much as it is terrifying. And for the briefest of moments, you like get a sense of fucking just a sharp awareness of everything around you, and you get this like feeling of being able to reach out to any point across the seas, anywhere on the world, and just crush it with your own fucking hands, as if you were like you were born to dominate everything around you. You know, taking everything that you want for yourself and becoming the strongest out of everyone here, or out of like everyone on the planet, or whatever.
Wait, does he have that?
I don't want to fucking jump kick the door open.
The head rushes down the stairs and just fucking drop kicks the door open. That shit flies off the hinges, crashes into your hammock over here. You're down a door, but you're into the captain's quarters, Louis. And we'll say that just as you're doing that, Onya like bursts through this door, stumbling and like looking around, but looking as sharper than ever.
Captain, I have no time to explain, but we gotta put that egg in the fire.
What?
No time. Where's the key?
No. Oh, hold on. We can't cook the egg. I already told her.
We're not cooking the egg. We're hatching it.
What?
Trust me.
All right.
I need a pot and something to put it on fire.
Well, the chest is open. You just
okay.
Just get up.
We need to warm this egg up.
I guess I'll grab the egg and just I'll follow Onya.
Are you guys heading to the kitchens? Are you guys gonna go above deck and light that shit on fire?
I'm gonna do it up. Yeah, I'm gonna do it above deck. Yeah, Anya's still kind of weaving back and forth on the hall, basically bumping into the walls on her way with the egg up.
For Anya, it's almost difficult to tell where the walls begin and where the hallway ends. You're like crashing into things because you can just almost see straight through this shit. You can see almost through every wall on the ship. The hall is still, surrounding you. You can see Vasily writing his songs in the galley. You can see Hua tending to Contavious. You see Murdoch and Ingrydd down below. And above deck, as you guys walk up, you guys can drag your tokens like to about here. I'm assuming you guys see.
I didn't realize it was up there.
Chuma and Degato up there as well. But you get above deck. Egg in
now
hand.
I realize it's two different screens. Okay.
Yeah, I basically moved it all into one bigger screen.
Okay. All right.
So how are you guys gonna light this thing on fire?
Okay. Yiga, do we have anything to set it on fire?
You still feel this sense of like utter fucking domination, as if you can do anything in this world.
You gotta help me. I'm seeing too much.
Well, let me try. I can set this thing on fire.
Yeah, well, we don't want to burn the ship either.
All right. When I feel this egg, is it like warm when we step outside, or is it just like?
It's like a dull warmth, not exactly burning hot, but not like ice cold either. Just like a dull warmth.
It needs to be hot. I think it needs to be hot.
Yeah, we'll say this is like a sunrise.
A sunrise, okay. Well, shit.
Oh, sunrise? We have a magnifying glass?
I don't got anything like that.
I mean, you could use your goggles on.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. She takes off her goggles and tries to focus the sunlight on the egg.
All right.
I'll try to hold the egg up.
Okay.
To not burn the shit.
All right. As you're holding the egg up to the goggles and Anya focusing on the egg, that sense of pure dominance like leaves you. Not so much as you don't feel as dominant as before, But now it's just like you're kind of brimming with confidence, almost ready to take on whatever comes your way, and just topple that shit, conquer everything that you come across. He holds the egg up with renewed vigor, and we'll say that as he's holding it up, that head rush leaves you. Jump to the man who's solitarily, resolutely piloting or steering the wheel for the ship, looking out into the sunrise. Or what is Chuma doing up there?
Meditating.
Oh, I see.
His sword. That's all he's worried about right now.
Oh, sorry. Give me a second.
P.S. He's napping.
Who's napping?
Okay. Chuma. It was like a little interruption to your concentration, as you're focusing on your inner strength, your inner force of will, and I'm assuming your little your sword. Brief interruption. As you see Yiga and Onya engaging in hijinks, but for the most part, you're focused on meditating and becoming a master of yourself. And as you do, you start to feel like more and more in peace, more and more in tune with yourself, more at peace. You feel like focused, calm, insightful, and you start to like get more and more into what is it exactly that you're trying to focus on? Is it your sword? Is it just yourself?
The sword. My wonderful name.
The sword. I'm assuming it's like laid out in your lap as you focus. You start to breathe, and you almost get the sense that the sword is breathing as well. You start to breathe in tandem with it. Your inhales and your exhales align. You feel like a sense of harmonic resonance with this thing, and then that head rush hits you. You like your eyes just fucking screech open, and you start to feel as if you're toppling like down a fucking hill, down a cliff, going faster and faster and faster. And then at the very bottom, there's like a fucking roaring fire that encompasses you in your mind almost. But it's not this heat, this warmth. It doesn't hurt or anything. It's almost like renewing you. You're almost like, you feel as if you're being reborn in these flames. You get the sense that this isn't just any random thing. It's your sword. Your sword the sword that burned in your hands as you tried to wield it, the shit seems to like be responding to you almost. As you reach out to it, it's starting to reach back. And that rush hits you. You start to hear all the things around you, the ship moving on the water, the goggles in Anya's hands, the fucking sails tattered but strong. And the last thing that you hear, louder than anything else, is the sword in front of you. Just seems to be echoing the word over and over and over again, as if it's waiting for you to hear it. You just hear the name, Iroh. Upward in chat.
The Dragon of the West?
Oh yeah.
The name echoes in your mind, and the flames like encompass you, and then just like at the drop of a dime, like a sudden shift, your eyes snap open. The world is as calm as ever. The sword is sitting in front of you. No flames, nothing. You just hear Onya and Yiga like holding up the egg to the sun, and all is as if it never happened. But you do get the sense that you're starting to become more in tune with your sword, with nature as a whole, and just in general that you become stronger for whatever reason.
Chuma will get up, holding the sword,
Okay.
and he'll say, "I'm greatness."
The sword almost seems to echo
upstairs.
back at you, and in your head you hear the words, "We are greatness." While you're doing this, talking to the sword, talking to yourself, Yiga and Onya, you guys frantically try to warm up this egg. And while Yiga, you kind of sense it, Onya, you get a better sense that
Yeah.
This egg, it's not so much responding to the heat that's being cast upon it, but it's more so responding to the efforts of you and Yiga. It's almost like whatever is inside this egg seems to, feel almost grateful towards you guys, because you seem to have a better understanding of what's needed for this thing to grow, for this thing to incubate properly and to properly hatch. And while you don't get to the point where this thing, you get the sense that it's not quite ready to enter this world yet. This powerful whatever the fuck is inside this egg, it kind of like links with you, Onya, and it seems to like just say, keep doing what you're doing. And you get the sense that you guys are on the right path with getting this egg into a stage where it's ready to hatch.
I'm gonna Yiga, you can go. I can take this up on the mast. I could take this up on the crow's nest from here.
It's not gonna hatch, or
doesn't seem like it's gonna be right away, but I think we're doing it. I think we're making progress though. Hey, did you feel something weird earlier?
Yeah, I mean,
like you could see more than you should be.
I'm not sure of that, but I don't know. Maybe it's because we got off of Bollywood, but I feel like we can do anything, really. Ain't nothing stopping us now.
Okay, maybe it was just the shards. Okay.
You gonna walk off with it?
I'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
So Anya climbs up to the crow's nest with the egg, and she sits down on there.
All right.
Oh, hi, Tuo.
Hello. You planning to eat that?
No, I'm trying to hatch it.
Up here?
Yeah.
Well, is there anything I can do to help?
I think I figured out what I need to do. I just have to keep at it.
Oh, okay. Good luck.
Yeah.
Do you want me to keep watch over you guys, or are you gonna be good up here?
I think I'm good up. We're good up. I'm good up here.
Okay. Well, I'll be around. I like it up here as well. We'll look at you. She'll be like, I feel at home up in the crow's nest, up in the rigging. I don't know why, but it just calls to me.
Yeah. I kind of like it up here too.
I'll get you guys a blanket, and then Tool will like scramble down. And
all right.
Yeah. Anya, you kind of sit with the egg and try to connect with it a little bit more, and you slowly start to make progress with it. It's not to the point where you can kind of like tell when this thing is going to hatch, but with enough effort and enough time spent, you might be able to figure out some of the specific conditions and triggers that are needed to hatch this egg.
All right, little one. Let's see. Let's keep at this. Let's get you out here.
But yeah, do you want to look at the spirit shards again at some point?
Yeah, maybe later. Yeah.
Okay. We'll put a pause on that for now. But it seems like you guys on the way to O'Hara. You have awakened some kind of fucking abilities all simultaneously, all within yourself, and not so much varying, but incredibly powerful degree. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's only for the session, but that's just.
I hope not.
You guys are cool.
See you
Yo,
guys.
can I talk to Murdoch real quick in the lower deck?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh shit, they're all on the same screen. I forgot about that. I've just been looking at that.
Yeah, I'll shift ping you. There.
Yeah. Murdoch, I saw that look in your eyes. Are you feeling strange?
Yeah, it feels like, I don't know, like one with my blade. I can feel it coursing through me to it.
I have a similar feeling. I seem to have gotten carried away. I did not even know I could get carried away this way without increasing my size with my words. And then I'm gonna try and send like a super telegraphed like a punch, like trying to do like a test, like a clash with this fool.
With Murdoch?
Yes.
As you take your swing, I'm like, why are you trying to punch me in the face?
No, I was gonna
I
I was
like
gonna try and see if you have hockey. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
Like,
that's it. I'm sensing your intent. Yeah.
oh, like before I even get really going with that
Yeah.
shit, I was like,
Okay, so we'll say that with your ability to kind of sense what she's about to do, you'll have a little bit more leeway with how you respond. So how are you gonna respond?
Oh, I'm just.
How are you gonna respond?
I'm literally just gonna like see it coming and I guess twitch to the right a bit. And just like slide my neck and she's just gonna punch nothing.
Oh my god! Hit it with the fucking.
quick. Hey, I was trying to test whatever this is.
Yeah, I saw that coming. Don't know what's up. I feel like I could read you like a book on that.
That is all enough. I had no feelings like that. But I feel like I could punch through a mountain.
Yeah, maybe we should go check if something like that happened to the others and
Yeah.
let them know about our one passenger less here.
Yeah, get up there.
Yeah, as you guys are descending, I'm assuming up to the top deck.
Yep.
You guys see the crashed in door to the captain's quarters, and I guess you guys would meet Yiga on the. I don't know if Kuman's back yet, but you guys would meet Yiga on the stairs as you're heading down.
Or was it? I was actually gonna go to Chuma. See where...
Oh, okay. All right, so we'll say that you guys get up there. As you guys are moving up there, we'll move over to Yiga and Chuma. We should hang everyone.
Where am I?
Is Angel here or no?
Angel?
Like muted.
Angel. Oh, there he is. Alright, I guess, shit.
Yo, we can't hear you if you're talking, Angel.
I'm not saying anything.
My bad.
You know what goes like, how long to Hara? HelmsMan.
What check do I need to make?
So
No.
you don't have navigational tools, right? You can just make a flat either nature or survival check.
Bad. I'm gonna do nature since I fuck with the word more. I got 11.
11. You puzzle and ponder. By your estimate, it's anywhere between 3 to 5 days to get to O'Hara at the pace that you're at.
Figure 5 days. Yeah. I gotta get Trina. Where's that Delgado from? I'm gonna just go fucking look for Delgado.
Yeah, but I guess as you're crossing the ship to get to the point, you see Ingrydd and Murdoch ascending the stairs, both with like kind of the same look of bewilderment and amazement that everyone else has.
Oh, my lovely crewmate.
So, anything weird happened to you guys? Any flashes of perceptiveness, powerfulness, anything?
Yes. Not really.
Nah, I'm chilling.
Pretty
I feel
good
the
after
same.
Bollywood, you know? Feel like nothing could stop us.
It was the small accident below deck.
Oh,
Accident? What kind of accident?
Captain, you're boasting instead of crying for once, so feels like something got you.
Yiga. Yeah, maybe I'm just not sure.
Just a small hole, but I have pitched it. I'm not sure if it is exactly permanent, but it will hold.
Oh, the rat, by the way. Kind of weird. I opened the window at his request. Soon as the sun rays hit him, the dust. He's gone. He's dead.
He just evaporated.
They're telling me he's a fake rat.
I think it had something to do with the fact that he had no shadow or something. He was out of it.
Oh, yeah.
But, by the way, Gecko Moria and a man named Babel are the ones who sent the rat and those two big things on us.
Oh, if we cross paths one, we just fucking put him in the dirt.
Well, yeah, but Moria
As you guys
another
are-
set of problems.
As you guys are
Taking care of
discussing
any-
Moria, oh shit, I'm muted.
Nah, I hear you.
Oh no, my bad. I'll say that as you guys are discussing Moria, Tua will be like descending the ropes behind you, and kind of just like moving a brush past you to get below deck and find a blanket. But as you say the name Moria, she'll like stop and go fucking straight white in the face, and she'll like look up to you. She's like, what did you just say?
Gecko Moria. You heard of them? Pretty big
It's like,
pirate in these waters.
It's a funny
Mhm.
sounding name.
It's like an involuntary shiver that goes through her fucking body as she hears the name. It's like, yeah, I know Moria. We all know Moria. It's from the same island that we are, or at least that's where he set up camp. He's been enslaving and wreaking havoc across the entire island of Baria, snatching people out of their homes, killing people indiscriminately, flouting all kinds of laws. It was Tuo and I and a friend of ours. We were lucky to escape with our lives. You said he's coming after you?
Well, not me specifically. He said he was after the Blotto Pirates as a whole. Seems Mr. Moria's not a fan of having competition in the West Blue.
Oh, competition he wants? You gonna be at this tournament in Hagen? Oh, what do you want to do?
I don't know. There wasn't a
Hey,
coronation
uh,
tournament.
I don't think there is any tournament.
Yeah, I'm not sure about a tournament, Captain.
Listen, man, I'm holding out, alright? I don't want this thing to be poor.
But I don't
She'll
know.
look up at you. And she'll be like, I tried to escape Moria, and it seems like I'm right back in his crosshairs. I have to tell who. She'll like try to dart off and head downstairs.
Nice.
Oh, there's also the matter of cashing, guys.
That rat bastard, I see him on a rig his damn neck.
Yeah, well, I was able to link up mentally with them when they were flying away.
Man, what does bitch ass say?
It sounds like they coerced him or some shit. Sounds like there's people in Cashin's life that he cares for that they were holding up against him. He asked me to kill the Hagens or set him free at the very least. Seems like our shipwright got himself in danger again, and well, doesn't seem like he wanted to double cross us. I might give him a second
Are
chance
you
before killing him.
serious?
Yeah.
That damn bastard. Why didn't he say anything?
Oh man.
Well, he probably has to play the game for them. But it does also mean that if we get there and get to confront these Hagen bastards, we have someone on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
I knew he was a nice old man.
And
Oh,
Chuma,
make
if
it a
anything, Cashin's probably going to make sure Seamus is taken care of.
We will get shaved. No needs to worry. I'm gonna put my fucking elbow on the roof.
As you guys are talking, who would be the first to mention? Or I guess Onya would probably be the first to sense it. Coming from across the horizon, you hear like from much farther than you should normally be able to hear. You hear like the flapping of wings of like a regular sound, regular old bird with a little hat on his head and a bundle of papers in his hand or in its clutches, steadily flapping towards the ship. But for some reason, this one seems to be moving a little bit wonky, as if it's like being impeded by something. But the little bird will fucking like eventually end up over here, on the side of the ship. It'll like look at the closest person. So Yiga. It'll like hold up one talon hand as if expecting some kind of payment, and then in the other hand it'll hold like a newspaper.
I guess I'll hand how much is it?
500 berries.
500. Alright, yeah, I'll hand it over.
Alright. Toss it the money, and then it like passes you the note, or it passes you the paper from his hand, and then it'll like retch and like cough and like give a dry heave or something. And it'll like point his head up, and it looks like it's starting to fucking regurgitate something almost.
Oh my
And
god.
with what looks like incredibly painful process, it starts to like slowly hack up something that was inside of it. The first thing you see is like a glimmer of metal, and then like some like glints of armor of some kind, and then two pointed ears that go straight up to the sky, and like a tiny pair of blue eyes. And something familiar pops up onto the sand, or onto the deck. Good old Conk.
What?
Conk.
He was inside a news co.
Conk, this is fucking like soaked in saliva and stomach acid. It like kind of, there's like a little whirring sound, as it like kind of tilts its head to look up at you guys, and there's like a little like a ding sound as if some kind of mission or checkbox has been completed, and then it'll just start like quietly humming and whirring again. You get the sense that it's like recharging a little bit, and that whatever it needs to do will happen in a couple minutes.
Was Ross supposed to do that?
I don't know. No, he's the only one that knew how to run this thing.
What is this
No, we left
metal
him.
robot?
But yeah, it seems like it'll be a couple minutes before the robot is ready for whatever it needs to do. Do you want to crack open that newspaper in your hand?
Yeah, I got Look through the paper. I got
Yeah,
to
well,
crowd around.
I'm assuming, yeah, everyone crowd around. I don't think you can read.
Yeah, I can.
You know
read.
what this might mean, Captain?
What is it?
Oh, jeez. The bounties are normally in the newspapers.
You gonna just start flipping through pages? Where the
Well, you unfold the newspaper, and like the fucking front page is like a picture of a burning fucking building. You recognize it as the Dorf's Theater in Bollywood. The headline in shocking letters reads, Blotto's burn Bollywood.
We made the front page, guys.
Yeah. Let me pop this shit open.
Ugh.
Ignore the date at the top. I made this shit earlier. But boom. You'll see the front page of the papers. Blotto burn Bollywood. Breaking news from the West Blue Bugle. And there seems to be like a detailed summary of exactly what the Blotto Pirates have been doing. I guess I can read through this shit. Wait, give me a second. Blotto's burn Bollywood. Kapur Sil, West Blue Bugle correspondent. In a tumultuous tale that reads like a script plucked from the wildest dramas of the West Blue, the Blotto Pirates have etched their audacious exploits upon the canvas of Bollywood. This ragtag crew, infamous for their brazen acts, plunged into a spree of chaos that has left no corner of the Grand Fair untouched. The saga began in New Gala, where the notorious Deimos Church found itself in the crosshairs of the Blotto's insurrection. Erisdare, a scion of the fallen kingdom of Minion in the north, faced grave injuries in the skirmish, setting a somber tone for the escapades to unfold. Their destructive odyssey continued with the obliteration of the Georgetown Express, leaving the railway in smoky ruins. The Grand Bollywood Fair bore witness to their raucous conduct, from fiery explosions at the Deimos booth to uproarious episodes at the Elysian Fight Club, where the Blottos seemed to revel in upsettling the established order. The Luciano Casino, a den of vice, crumbled under their onslaught, with multiple Lucianos paying the ultimate price. Among the dead include Saifa, Trevor, and Cynthia Luciano, The venerated head of the family, Salvatore Luciano himself, was found headless in the wreckage of his Georgington casino.
I pull out the head and I say, "Look, they're talking about you."
Ugh, that thing is rotting.
And that fiery explosion might have been me.
me.
That fiery explosion was probably me.
You guys were like, "Oh, look, it's me! I did that! Woo!"
You were the one who set off the firebomb before I killed.
Yeah, I kind of indiscriminately was throwing it at them, and I ended up hitting a few civilians in the process.
Wow,
It all
Oops.
happened so
what
fast.
were you throwing?
What?
The Luciano casino. Oh wait, the Beige Pasta. The Beige Pasta kitchen found itself entangled in the Blotto's web of chaos, as alliances were struck and shattered in the blink of an eye. The raid on Dorf's theater, however, marked the zenith of their recklessness. Newton Dalton, the owner and head of NDC, found his treasured wealth plundered, and the corrupt King Ham met a grisly end, beheaded by the enigmatic Kingsbane, a move that has sent shockwaves through Bollywood's aristocracy. Katrina Dare, sister of Eris, condemns their actions vehemently, branding them as villains, while Newton Dalton curses them with the fervor of a man scorned. Lucia, the prodigal Marineford Academy graduate that has rapidly been rising through the ranks, vows relentless pursuit, declaring the Blottos as enemies of the world government. Yet, amidst the chaos and condemnation, testimonials from the common folk echo a different sentiment. Citizens, suffering under the oppressive grip of the Deimos Church's hallucinogenic concoctions, express gratitude to the Blotto Pirates for liberating them from this insidious scourge. The Blotto Pirates' actions may appear chaotic, but there's a method to their madness. Whispers of King Ham's involvement in drug production, his acceptance of bribes from notorious crime families like the Hoggins and Beige, paint a portrait of corruption that aligns with the Blotto's scorched earth campaign. Newton Dalton, a purported pillar of society, stands exposed. Accusations of underpaying his workers, collaborating with King Ham to flood impoverished regions with drugs, and evading contributions to the kingdom's coffers cast a shadow on his ostensible benevolence. The Blotto Pirates, despite their rogue inclinations, seem to have chosen their targets with a peculiar sense of justice. In a land marred by corruption, their explosive escapades have become a curious dance, forcing the denizens of Bollywood to question where the line between hero and villain truly lies in the ever-shifting narrative of mayhem. The disappearance of George and Frederick Fass, prominent Marines, and the murder of an influential figure in Kano further complicate this saga, threading a tapestry of infamy. Their most notorious members include Toxic Physician, Onya D. Quinn,
Yay!
Dreadnought, Osmium Chuma, Iron Maiden, Nui Dooley, their first mate, Kingsbane, Lionel Murdoch, and their captain, Bloody Gourd, Yiga. The West Blue Bugle has received reports of a new member joining their ranks, a gargantuan figure that destroyed Dorf's theater, Valkyrie, Ingrydd Rasil. Flip the page to view their recently issued bounties alongside the other members.
Here it goes, Million on the page.
Murdoch starts
Bounties?
drum rolling on the side of the ship.
I didn't hear any misinformation on that paper. That's surprising.
That was pretty fair.
Seems like we got a fan.
That I put in the chat.
Popper Sill?
But,
Popper Sill, huh?
you guys can flip the page and you'll see like a wall of fucking bounty posters. I don't know how you guys can do it. If you're pulling up on stream, Murdoch, we can all go through it.
Vox? Oh, Cassian. 8 million.
Wait, let me see if it's working on stream. Yeah, okay, it works, yeah.
How does Cassian get the first bounty?
You're starting at the bottom, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nui. Good job, Nui. 40 million.
40 million for Nui. We got...
Degato.
Hey, Degato, come over here.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Well.
welcome to the crew.
Hell of a way to join.
Hey, Basley! Basley!
Looks like we might have to escape to this guy at this point.
19 million, my nice duck boy.
Absolutely, like poke his head up.
19,900,000 and our bounty's gone up.
Chuma,
I have bound. Oh fuck!
57.4 for Chuma.
Whoa!
Hot damn! What the?
And we
Oh, wow,
got
Ingrid's pretty high.
Oh, 55.845 for Ingrid.
Easily.
Ugh.
Oh my
Onya,
gosh!
you're up. Oh,
They're looking for me.
58.1. God damn it, that's a long number.
What the?
And then me. Ooh, I doubled my bounty, Captain.
What's with all the
Jesus, look at all the
sixes?
sixes.
What's with all the sixes?
They know what they're dealing with.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then we got our captain,
You
Yiga,
have bad juju.
73.8.
Jesus.
Damn, that's more than we stole from Newton.
What the?
Hey Yiga,
Oh,
how about
that's
turning
okay.
yourself in for some booze?
Man, if I knew that I could definitely get out, I'd do it.
Have some confidence. We will come for you.
Man, no, maybe you're right. Maybe I would do it.
Where'd they get that picture of me though?
Yeah, I
no.
kind of. I remember getting a picture.
Wait, it kind of looks like the casino.
Might be.
Oh yeah, that was the time I was sitting on the table.
I heard the photographer for the Marine is a man with great stealth.
I was practically
Am
staring
I-
at him and I didn't know.
Am I mid-fall in my picture? Hit? How?
I guess he was at the show when you broke through the roof.
Must have been on the balcony.
I hope he has all his limbs are okay.
Hey
He takes
Chuba,
great
how
pictures.
did you let the photographer to get that close?
It was a long time ago when we were in college.
I have a
Yeah.
feeling that was this photographer a girl?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Do you want a little history?
They got your good side.
History, where is that?
Yeah, you don't remember. But yeah, so the bounties, this is the blood table, but cash and shit and change was 8 million before, it's 8 million now. Nui, they fixed his name though. There's a nice last name first. Nui, they didn't fix her name, but she's 404. Apparently she's missing. Degado, 20 million. I think it's the same bounty that Arlong had. So that's the reference to that. Vasily, 19.91. 1991 is the year that the Soviet Union fell. Chuma, 57.4. Angel said 74 was his favorite number, so 57.4. Ingrydd, 55.845 is the, I think, atomic density of iron. So it's a shout out in reference to that. Onya, if you look, all the numbers add up. Like 5 plus 8 is 13, 8 plus 13 is 21. It's meant to be like the Fibonacci sequence. So just a call out to the natural way of how she does things and the inherent chaos and all that shit. Murdoch, he was 33 before, so it's carrying that theme of continuing numbers, as well as obviously the 666 shit.
Mm.
And then Yiga, 1738. Minus the 1.
Baby.
But yeah, that's where all the bounties came from. You guys got quite a fucking huge boost. I think at this point your collective bounty is what? That's like 140 at least, 200, 250, 300. Yeah, I'd say you guys are. Oh my, yeah, you guys are clearing like 400 million as a crew, which is pretty insane to think about. But yeah,
Flexing and beating his chest.
you guys get a chance to kind of sit back, take in the revelry of all your actions. It seems that for whatever reason, everything that you guys have done hasn't entirely been portrayed as malicious. It seems that while the world government and people in higher places of power are condemning your actions, the common folk and the downtrodden, the sufferers are resonating with you. At least what you've done for now. And I'm not sure how important that is to everyone, but it seems like you guys have some people on your side. But regardless,
I just gotta be careful where I throw that fire.
Yeah, how about that? Just stay away from large crowds, Just rule of thumb type.
Yeah.
Well, at
But
least
people
feel
will see what we are doing.
I mean, where I
right
grew up, everybody was on their toes when things happened.
Yeah, but it was probably not like red though.
I mean, we were all just jumping around, running around. We were always dodging something.
Do not feel too bad. Casualties are a result of the evolution.
Not innocent people though. Try to save them.
As best we can. As best we can.
This calls for a celebration. You're just gonna start fucking chugging and shit.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, bro, you're running dry. Wait, holy shit! You drank the whole damn thing. He covers himself now.
Sloshed, bro.
Alright. Oh, you need me all look for my booze.
Can I have a drink, Captain?
Fucking bastard. Yeah, if I get a refill. Matter of fact, come down. I got a couple bottles. You can share with everybody. I'll just fucking go downstairs.
I gotta keep tending to this egg.
I don't drink.
Onya, if you like, you can stuff that shit in the furnace in the kitchen. You get the sense that it'll
I can do
maintain
that?
the same level of warmth.
Okay.
Yeah, with occasional monitoring to make sure you don't fry it or anything. But with the surgical care that you have, it'll be easy to
Right.
constantly keep track of it, and
Okay.
it'll let you kind of move around a little bit more. But as everyone is kind of heading to the mess hall, I'm assuming to drink and shit.
I
you guys
guess I'm
taking
gonna
the
bring Tonk with us.
Go home, little thing.
Yeah, I'll grab this thing.
Punk
and
doesn't
bring it with
respond.
us.
It just still seems to be recharging
Yeah.
for whatever reason. But yeah, I can drag all you guys down.
I'm
Is
already
Chuma going down
there.
as well?
I'm already there.
Yeah, I got you.
He doesn't drink.
Okay, so you're staying out there.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys head down, you'll see Vasily just quietly writing, minding his own business. He'll look up at you guys. He's like, "Hey, why were you calling my name earlier? What happened?"
You earned
You're
yourself a
one
bounty,
man.
my duck man.
Oh shit! How
Nice.
much?
19.91 million.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! I will write song about this.
Yeah.
Those bastards that have it stuck won't say nothing now.
We will need a
You're real
ballot
right.
for the party.
Yeah. Let me start writing. Does anyone want to feature?
I can't write, so that's up
You
to
don't
you.
have to write, Captain. That's the beautiful part of music. All you have to do is sing. Sing with your heart and your soul.
Oh, you Yiga. No, that's not what I'm playing. Yeah.
That was good. We will keep practicing. 19.91 million, huh? I will tell Artyom the next time I see him, that piece of shit. And he'll be jotting furiously. So yeah, you guys are in the mess hall now. Pretty much everyone is there. Minus Chuma and the others. Do you guys want to call in everyone else?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I got, matter of fact, could I check on Cashin? Or not Cashin, Contagious. Fuck, I hate Cashin.
Yeah, you can poke your head in. As you do, you'll see Uo looking nervous. She seems to have been having a hurried and regretful conversation with Hua. They both look to be a little tense, but there's some brightness in their faces because as you look over at Contagious, it seems like he's stirring from his fitful slumber so far. Seems to be relatively lucid. He like looks up at you as you enter. He's like, "Howdy, Captain."
Yeah. How are you feeling?
They got the jump on me, Captain. My apologies. I wasn't able to protect the ship as I'd intended.
Hey, you did the best you could. Alright. Now, did they say anything funny when they were kicking your ass?
Well, they were calling me a sore sack of shit, saying that I'll never amount to anything, that I never should have left Baja's crew, that I never should have joined the Blotto Pirates. That's about it. Yeah, they said there's gonna be a lot of big wigs at this coronation though. I caught a couple glimpses of their conversation as they were kicking my shit in. Someone named Moria is gonna be there. Someone named Babel. Some guy named Dufeld. I don't know where I've heard that name before, but he's supposed to be there.
No, that's not bad. Forget it, man. You think you got good to stand, or you need some rest?
He'll like look to Hua, and she'll like with a smile on her face, she's like, "Yeah, I think he's good to stand, Captain."
Well, it's time to celebrate.
Hey, you guys show him the bounty yet?
Oh, wait, they can't get a bounty.
Actually, Contagious, Hua, and two are I think the only ones that didn't get bounty.
Oh, I thought Contagious did get one. Oh.
No, Contagious was on the ship the whole time.
Okay.
Seems like not all of the Blotto Pirates are known to the public just yet. But everyone will kind of file out, crowd around the table, I'm assuming. Vasily will also crack his head in and start strumming on a guitar.
Just
Like a
heads up, I got
singer.
an egg in the stove right now, and don't mess with it.
What? Oh, you're not to cook the damn egg?
I'm not cooking the egg. It needs warmth.
Did I grab the bottles and barrels that I got?
Yeah, we'll say that while everyone's getting situated. The guard will like head over to Chuma. He'll be like, "Hey, they seem to be having quite the party downstairs. You think we should join them? We're sure the ship can pilot itself for a few minutes."
I'm not sure.
All right. These guys will also head downstairs, and everyone will gather.
You are a rather cute little thing, huh? You look like you need a little bit of power. I'm gonna like tap Conk on the forehead and try and transfer a little bit of electrical energy to him.
Yeah, you jolt him a little bit. Maybe throw like a little mini catalytic conversion on his ass or something. And he seems to like jolt into fucking reality or wakefulness. There'll be like a small, like his mouth will just like mechanically slot open, or just like crack open, and you'll see like a strange fucking shell-like thing on his tongue. Yeah, and then miraculously somehow the shell will start as if like there'll be like some sound coming from the shell, sound of someone talking. The sound of someone talking is very familiar to a couple of you, as a new voice seems to emanate from this rabbit.
Hello, you all. I've sent Conk here with a little message for you. I read about your exploits in the newspaper and figured I would send it along. You seem to be having quite a bit of fun even without me. It's good to see that you're doing well. I've decided to stay here a little bit longer, if that's okay with you, Captain. You know, like Conk will give a little like nod to Yiga.
Yiga's tear.
And I've met this new friend. You remember Lady Vanisway? We've decided to take our engineering to the next level. We'll be greater than Vegapunk one day. In the meantime, I've sent some things along to keep you occupied, and as a little parting gift from me. I've also programmed Conk here to keep an eye on you all and make sure you are safe, just so I know you're okay. If you have a message, answer it back to him and send some mail. Ooh, and then it'll be a little pause and then postscript. P.S. Have any of you seen the cards? I'm not sure where they are.
Oh no.
I haven't seen them in a few days now.
Oh no.
He's gonna start tapping his pockets.
It'll be PPS. Will you? I've also programmed Conk here with a few ship repair programs since I can't be there to take care of the vessel when you're sure to cause problems. If you just listen to his instructions, you can likely get any repairs you need. And then it'll exit out. Goodbye. I'll miss you all. I'll see you in the Grand Line.
So what was that about the cards?
This is a heartfelt moment. But yeah, you guys will see. We'll see. We'll do this show first. You guys will see like the message will kind of just like stop and then make a little record scratching sound. The thing that like the seashell looking thing will like kind of move back into the back of fucking Honk's head almost. It'll like there'll be like a little, like a chink 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 chink, like some gear turning sounds, and then the little seashell thing will disappear, and like Honk will open his fucking mouth wide, and I'll fucking roll for this. 1d4. It'll open his mouth wide and wider and wider and wider, and then like just like stretching unnaturally, and a fucking big ass blood red gourd will pop out straight into Yiga's lap.
Oh, Yiga's eyes is bugging out his fucking brain, bro. What the?
There's like a little note from Nui detailing its functions and what exactly it can do, which we'll get to in a bit. But after that, it'll like close its mouth again. There'll be like a little more rumbling sounds, click clack, gear moving shit. The one, it'll open its mouth again. This time not as wide, and a pair of fucking sleek black gloves that have like the imprint of a ship's wheel on the back of them will pop out and land right in fucking Chuma's lap. Well, I guess Chuma's standing, so it'll like land in Chuma's feet. Again, there'll be a little note. It'll describe exactly how these things are used. After that, let's see. Okay. So it'll open its mouth again, and this time some fucking goggles will pop out. Goggles that seem to have like some special material in the eyepiece part. These will land right in front of Onya, again with a note detailing the functions and everything. And finally, it'll open its mouth again, and fucking something will keep coming out. A long ass fucking rod with like some little hooks and some string or wire woven through them will pop out into Murdoch's lap. Seems to be like a fishing rod of some kind. Again, with a little note that'll detail the functions of exactly how these things are meant to be used. And there'll be like a little chime, and in Nui's voice will just read like, "More to come soon. Stay safe, everyone."
This thing is fucking huge. Hey, where's the barrel? Where's the barrel? I need the barrel. God damn it! Where's it?
Okay, so yeah, let's do. We'll do. You guys are gathering to toast everyone, right? So we'll say that Yiga, you can get your barrel, pour that shit into the gourd, fill that shit back up. I think the size of your current gourd was 200, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this new one can it's a little bit bigger, a little bit more well made. It can hold up to 300 pounds. I can edit that on your shit. And then what is the best way to do this?
300 pounds?
300 ounces. Okay. So yeah, we'll do
Liquor so much.
Gosh. We'll say that Yiga can grab his gourd and kind of do his little ceremonial toast, I guess. You guys can have that you guys can have that moment while I send everyone the description of their items.
Alright. Stand on the table. Like we have faced monsters of imaginable, unimaginable. They're ugly shit, and we fought evil ass kings and badass criminals. There's nothing that can stop us now. To the Blotto Pirates, and I'm just raise this large ass cord.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna just start chugging that shit.
Are you gonna toast in the new members? Man?
Oh shit. To the new crewmates as well, I guess. Yeah. I love you. You guys are great.
Hey,
Well,
Captain, pour some out for the rest of us before you swallow it all.
Oh shit. Vasily, grab the bottles. Where are the damn bottles at?
Yes, Captain. Party time.
Yeah. I'm gonna start chugging you more.
Okay, let me get this.
These rolls are insane.
Bro, you fucking drank the whole thing. Jesus Christ.
What the heck?
Yeah, I can finally explain why I was laughing earlier. Because your hockey choice, it was very aligned with something I thought you would want, and I was right.
Yeah, I'm sending everyone this. You saw yours already? I don't know if this is sending to everyone or just you guys individually.
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah, so that's yours, and then I sent
Wait.
Anya's in the chat.
Wait, really? Wait, is that the X-ray vision?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me send Chuma's gift.
What's the weight?
Don't remember if I was done with Chuma's.
We can workshop it. What's the weight of your old one?
It was
Huh?
12.
12. Alright, this is 20.
Yeah.
Okay. That is Chuma's thing, and then I'll send Murdoch's thing. But yeah, all the new crew members get a chance to drink a little bit. Oh my god, sorry. Yeah, all the crew members get a chance to kind of like drink a little bit. Who will refrain from drinking. They're not a fan of underage drinking. But Contagious will have like a little sip of some fucking rum or whatever. Look hard-bodied, look hard-boiled as ever. Contagious is fucking trying to keep up with Yiga, pouring shot after shot in his mouth. I don't know how much the rest of you guys are drinking. Degato's gonna have like a couple sips. Looking at you guys with like a fond expression.
I'm sending the names of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna down the rest of this shit. Oh god, that's over the limit. Alright, that shit's empty.
Oh my god. Alright, well. Oh right. The little robot will like start to shut down. And as it does, there'll be like a little like whirring sound, and it'll blink its eyes open again. It'll open its mouth, and like a couple of fucking little berries will pop straight at Yiga's head. There'll be like a tiny note crumpled inside from Nui. They'll be like, didn't get a chance to start our brewing empire, but maybe these berries will help you get started. Wishing you all the best. Nui.
Berry.
Yeah, those same good berries that you guys are used to munching on. Seems like Nui's blessed you guys with a couple of them.
Hang on. There's two abilities for wearing the doctor's goggles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, there's X-ray vision, and then there's Tenketsu tactics.
Oh.
And each one of them actually has 2 abilities for the most part.
Okay.
There's good grip and pilot's prowess on the gloves, and then Fisher's expertise and grappling hook on the super rod.
That's gonna be fun.
Spider-Man lion attack.
Oh yeah, my description of it had a Pokemon reference in it, saying it was better than an old rod or even a good rod.
But yeah, Honk will like after I spin all the berries, it'll like power down for a second and seem to enter like a sleeping state. But then it'll like pop its head up again, and it'll have like the little hash marks across its eyes as if it's scanning the entire ship. And after a brief moment, it'll like immediately jump into action. It'll like dart downstairs, into the same area where Ingrydd punched a hole through the hull, and you'll hear like some hammering and crashing and bang sounds. Seems like it's already getting to work.
Should we help the little fellow?
No,
I'll go see what they can do.
Yeah, no need to worry.
Well, this Nui
Nui doozy.
Nui.
Don't you forget the damn name.
She said to help him.
You're free to help. I'm not helping. Go back to that fucking bear.
Alright. I guess I'll just kind of wander off downstairs during the party to see if he's fixed it.
Yeah, you'll find Conk is like banging away with a small hammer, but he's not covering as much ground. He is, after all, a tiny little robot machine. If you'd like to help him, you can make an engineering check, and we'll say that Ingrydd kind of spends a couple hours working with him.
Yeah, I feel bad about punching a hole through the ship.
Well, it'll take you some time, but you're able to successfully repair the hull. After a couple of hours, Conk will be like power down. He'll head to the very helm of the ship where he used to be parked, and he'll just kind of like stare out into the seas, occasionally like twitching and worrying and shit.
All right. He reminds me of the old tales, the ghost ships or the ship ghosts. Have you heard of them?
Vasil will be like, yes, Artyom used to tell me about them all the time. They are called Klobotarmen. Apparently, when a ship loves its crew very much, it will manifest into a ghost. Some say that some Bernovskis, if they focus hard enough, they can become Klobotarmen. I do not buy stock into these tales, though.
That is quite the tale. But, maybe this Nui took inspiration from these stories.
Well, they say that to get the Klobotarmen, you need to have a deeper bond with your ship. And he'll look to Yiga. He'll be like, the first step to that, Captain, is usually to give the ship a name. I don't know if you've taught anything, but I have some ideas if you would like to hear them.
This is the gore. He's like damn near falls asleep.
The what?
The gore.
So he'll be like, yeah, that's cool, I guess. What about you, Miss Ingrydd? Do you have any suggestions?
Well, it sounds like the captain has just named the ship.
Well, if you say so. I found some painting supplies in the hall earlier. Is there like a Jolly Roger we should paint on the sails, or maybe make some kind of insignia?
The captain quarters.
I think he's saying there's a flag in the captain's quarters.
Oh, okay. All right, I will be off. Vasily will head off, and with a trusty paintbrush in hand and a bucket of paint, he'll start off. You guys want to like on the side of the ship, or do you guys want to paint the
Onya
whole
isn't
sail?
helping with it.
I'm just. What?
Yeah, Vasily, as he's like heading upstairs, will like pass by you on him with a bucket of paint in his hand. He'd be like, "Hey, I'm about to go paint the ship. You want to help?"
I'll be up there in a few minutes.
All right. But yeah, do you guys want to paint the entirety of the sails, just the side of the ship, or?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Anya was just peering through the stove, looking at the egg, basically,
Yeah.
for a few minutes.
You get the sense that you should turn the heat up.
Mm. I'll be back, little one.
The egg almost like hums in response. But yeah. You guys, Anya and Vasily will spend a couple hours decking out the ship, painting it with the beautiful Blotto bloody gourd, and the gourd, the ship of the Blotto Pirates, will finally make its inception.
All right.
He's fucked up.
So yeah, there's gonna be kind of smooth sailing this year. At least we'll see. But you guys have kind of the whole day to yourselves. Up to you guys what you would like to do on this ship as you're making steady progress towards Ohio.
Can we look at those maps?
Oh yeah.
He's trying to see if we're like on the right course or something. If we see anything nearby as we sailing, like any islands, any landmarks, shit like that.
Oh, okay, so I will put in the map of the Pirates Graveyard. Yeah. You guys can see that. I crack open some of the maps. They seem to. You can kind of cross-reference with a big set of sea charts that Cashin provided you guys.
Ooh.
Doesn't seem to necessarily. It doesn't seem to necessarily be on the path to Ohara. It'll be like probably like a day's journey away from Ohara.
Wait, where is this in the West Blue?
So it's kind of in the northwestern quadrant. It's you guys are kind of close to it right now, but it's a little bit to the west of Ohara itself. I can pop open the
Juniper and
the
Alyssa?
Oiho ruins.
Okay. Okay, that's that map makes the two islands look a bit closer together.
Yes. You guys remember that the Pirates Graveyard is said to hold the treasure and the graves of fucking 7,000 pirates that one man slaughtered way back in the day. What else? I will get the map for the God Valley and Elon.
Are all of these just going to be put in our handouts?
Yeah. I actually didn't make the Grand Line one yet, so you guys are gonna have to wait on that. Well, I'll pop in the God Valley one. This one doesn't seem to be as easy to figure out where it lies on the sea charts. There are some like nautical coordinates, but it seems to be like an older kind of tongue. or at least it has like some kind of code going on in the coordinates itself. It looks like you guys know that both of these maps are owned by the Hoggins. It seems to be like almost encoded with the coordinates itself. So it looks like you'll have to figure out some way to crack if you guys want to figure out the nautical coordinates and be able to sail there reliably, you'll have to figure out some way to crack the Hoggins code for this thing.
Oh yeah, navigator.
I mean,
betrayers and fucking.
we don't necessarily need a navigator. We just need somebody who's willing to study and try and crack the code of it. Which we happen to have.
Yeah, you can take a look at the maps.
Yeah.
Make me any kind of intelligence check.
Yeah.
I'll let you any check that uses intelligence.
Okay, let me see.
And
My
then
best intelligence check.
Whatever you pick, describe how Ingrydd starts to decipher these maps.
Right. So it's written in like the common. What's the characters of it? Are the characters the common characters?
Yeah, common language.
Okay. So let's see how I do.
All right. With an investigation, you start to look at the. Or yeah, go ahead and describe exactly what you're doing.
I'm gonna start looking at this shit and like using just like basic research skills. I've tried to decipher a language before that we didn't know how to do, so we had to figure out what these things were based on just the context clues of it. And so I try and look for repeating patterns in what the coordinates might be, right? Because I should know it's in the West Blue, so it's got a basic geographic coordinate that is within a certain latitude, so I can zero down those from there and know it's within that range, and then look for repeating symbols to figure out which numbers those align to.
Right. Okay. So I will give you I can give you basically you start to study the exact coordinates and the latitude and longitude and how they've been set up. With a 20 in your investigation.
It's not enough to succeed. I do have strong will. Or
Actually, not to succeed, it's just a matter of... Okay, we'll say that you start to look at... So you said you're like cross-referencing with what you know in terms of the nautical coordinates so far and like how they've been set up.
Yeah, because it should be zeroed off to at least 1/4 of the potential coordinates that it can be. Because it's on a global scale that coordinates work. So I can work on that and then try and figure out what numbers repeat and what would make sense there.
Okay. Okay, give me a second. Let me prepare this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be next day.
I mean, if all else fails, I'll be able to know exactly where we can learn the coordinates of this. If it's possible to learn the coordinates of this. It's like one of my features.
Okay. Give me just a second. I gotta figure out how exactly I want to structure this. Okay. So that is that. And the old one is up.
If we had the lore of a poneglyph being on God Valley right now, this would be easier to just.
Hmm.
Okay. Jesus Christ. I hope it did this shit correctly. But alright, so with your investigation, you look at the coordinates that have been set up on this specific map of you're looking at the God Valley one? Or we'll say that you
Yeah,
can
that's the
study
encrypted one, right?
They're both encrypted. At least the coordinates on both of them are. You study them, and then you kind of start to get like a sense of using the C charts that you have and knowing where Alicia and Juniper are on those, as well as kind of like extrapolating the coordinates and expanding. With like a couple hours of work, Ingrydd is able to figure out that she can't exactly crack the cipher, but it is a similar. It's kind of something that she recognizes. We'll call it the columnar. That's the actual name. The columnar transposition cipher is a way of encrypting certain things. With your 20 in investigation, you're able to crack that. And while Ingrydd doesn't have that much knowledge with how exactly these ciphers work, he knows enough to know that there is a specific keyword that is used to encrypt phrases, coordinates, stuff like that. And that you would need the keyword to figure out exactly how to translate them directly. Alternatively, Ingrydd is able to kind of extrapolate the coordinates, the encrypted coordinates, and compare them to the coordinates of like places she's familiar with. So, for example, if Ingrydd spends enough time, she'll be able to figure out that the encrypted coordinates for her hometown of on Hagen Island, her hometown would have the 1 second. Her hometown would have the coordinates of this, and then she'd get the idea that God Valley and a lot would be around this location. So yeah, with your 20 investigation, you're able to figure out what kind of cipher they're using. You're not able to figure out what the keyword is for their cipher, but you do know how the encrypted coordinates of your hometown and of this different place. You also know from memory the original coordinates of your own hometown. And while these aren't going to be like specifically accurate, let's say these are the coordinates of your hometown in like regular nautical notation. But yeah, regardless, you know that the best way to figure out what the cipher is to either take it to like an expert and have them brute force it almost, or if there's a more elegant solution, they can try that. And that'll most likely be found on O'Hara. Or you could go to Hagen's and figure out what the cipher is from there, or what the keyword is from there.
All right, good to know. I'll kind of let them know that it's ciphered in a certain way where we need to take a long time to figure, or like we need specifically we need to know specifically how to do this cipher.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're gonna have to get it straight from the source. Now, there's a possibility that we could trick the keyword out of them or deduce what it is.
At some point, Murdoch, throughout the day, Contavious will approach you, looking sickly and hurt, but he'll like approach you wherever the hell you're at. I'm assuming, are you like up on the deck fishing or what?
Yeah, I'll be fishing.
So I guess while you're fishing, you can make me a survival check. Or I think it's a nature check first, and then survival check after.
Let's see.
And then we'll give you a +1 if you're using your new fishing rod.
Yeah. And then survival?
Yeah.
Oh, 15.
15 and a 19, damn. So with a 15, you're able to put yourself in a situation where you can grab, the spot that you picked, your choice of bait and tackle. Basically everything you're doing is pretty good. Not exactly ideal, but it's the best with what you can do in the situation. At least that's the sense that you get. And you feel like a tug on the line, and after some, battling back and forth with your newfound super rod, with a little bit of cunning proficiency and expertise in the craft, you're able to harness up a good set of fucking. We'll say like a hardy fish. We'll call them West Blue mackerel. Are mackerel ocean saltwater fish?
Doesn't matter.
You're right.
We've got a fish man standing right next to us.
Yeah, as you're doing this, you'll see a Degado just like staring at you with a strange expression on his face.
Yeah, calm down. I'm not catching fish, man.
He'll be like, all right. I feel sick to my stomach. God.
Fishmen eat fish. Is he a vegetarian?
Hate eating fish. I'm vegan. But yeah, he'll like brush past you and head downstairs, and Contavious will like slowly make his way up there. We'll say that you fished up enough, like a bunch of hardy mackerel and hardy West Blue mackerel, enough to feed the whole fucking crew for probably a night or two. If they're prepared properly and everything. But Contavious will crawl up. He'll be like, howdy, Murdoch. I heard from the others. You spoke to Cassian before he left.
Yeah.
He told me some things too while we were sailing here while we were sailing from New Galen to Georgetown. He'll pause and like cough out a little bit of blood. We were talking, and you guys remember how he took a bunch of money from Chuma and from Yiga way back in that forge when we first came to New Galen.
Yep. Yeah, was to hire the crew, no?
Right. Well, it wasn't. It was we didn't get paid. I didn't get paid as much, and crew members didn't get paid that much either. Most of that money went straight into the hands of those same Red Hoods that were beating the utter shit out of me a couple days ago. And I didn't get a snippet of their conversation. He separated himself before I could get a chance. We spoke afterwards about what exactly he was trying to do. He told me that those were the Hoggins. They're a well-connected family. They know everything about anything that's going on in the West Blue. And that he's been, I guess, I made this connection after the fact. But he told me that he's been providing them with certain information in exchange for his own information about a place called God Valley. Now, he didn't reveal exactly what type of information he was bartering to them, but I guess now I know it was information about us, about this crew, the Blotto Pirates. I don't know specifically what exactly he told them. I'm assuming it was everything, and I don't know why he had to pay them extra. But after he did that, and after we found the rest of the crew, he seemed to have an oddly jovial air about him, as if some great weight had been lifted off his shoulders. I don't know much about his past, but we've been spending more and more time together on the way over here, or on the way to Georgington. And he told me that he lost his family a long time ago, and that he's been looking for a way to get them back for a very, very long time. I'm assuming it has something to do with God Valley and something to do with what the Hoggins were telling
Hmm. And do you know if he's from God Valley?
He'll look out into the distance, be like, "You're newer to the West Blue, but for those of us that have been around for a while, it's known that there ain't a lot of people that were ever on God Valley. It happened about a decade or so ago. There was some kind of culling, I guess would be the best term. It was hushed up by the papers, hushed up by the press, but word of mouth can't stop it. News traveled, especially to those of us that were on the seas at the time, told us about the world government descending upon that place and engaging in some kind of sick, twisted killing game with the natives of God Valley. A couple of them escaped. Never really said how. They talked about, what were their names? Some kind of dragons that came down from on top of the red line and started slaughtering their friends, their family, and collecting heads like they were points in some sick game. Yeah, they mentioned some of the top brass of the world government were there as well. Something about some Garp showed up there. That was big news. Garp showed up there because, and it seems like the fucking gears are connecting in his head as Contagious story starting to recall exactly what happens. And he's like, there was a set of infamous pirates that landed there. The Rocks pirates. They came to steal back something that the world government took. There was that one that's been in the papers a lot recently, Gold Roger. He was spotted there as well. And they say that the five elders themselves, the Gorosei, a couple of them were on that island. Now I don't know what exactly this has to do with caching.
Wait, what did 5?
Yeah, the five elders.
There's 5 Gorosei?
Dude. Yeah.
Oh my god, there's 5 fucking, there's 5. Damn it, god damn it.
Just came
Do
out.
you know that, Captain?
What are you guys talking about?
5 what?
Gorosei. There's 5 Gorosei.
There's 5 of them?
There's 5.
You said there's what?
Oh my
Listen,
god.
I don't know much about the Gorosei. I know that they call all the shots. Common knowledge, I think. But yeah, they were there, and the dragons were there. Whatever the fuck that means, and maybe Cashin's family was there. I don't know. He's been hushed about it, but I know that he's obsessive about figuring out what exactly happened to the people on God Valley. But the point I was trying to make is that if he's been selling secrets to the Hoggins, I know that at some point you guys are planning to go there and confront them. And again, I wanted to express my apologies to you, the first mate of this ship, for my inability to protect the crewmates and the ship itself.
Listen, we all got God. You don't have to blame yourself, Contagious. You did your best.
You're right. I thought I trusted Cashin. We went through some hard shit getting here. We've been through some hard shit on the seas. But I want you to promise me something. Whenever we find that motherfucker, and he'll lift up a glistening harpoon gun, I'll be like, let me get first shot on his ass.
No, wait. What he told me,
Hmm.
he wants us to take care of the Hoggins so he can be freed. I don't
Oh,
think
yeah?
he would willingly.
There's like a glimmer of anger in his eyes as he grabs you by the collar and like shoves his face in yours. He's like, look at me. All the shit I had to go through. What? For what? Cause he wanted to? I'm not gonna stand for this shit.
No. It's okay, Captain. Calm down, Contavious. And that harpoon. Keep it for the Haggins. I'll let you take one of them.
He'll like spit over the side of the sea. He'll look up at you and there's like a defiant look in his eyes. He's like, I'm sorry, Murdoch, but this gun is reserved for one man and one man only. And with that, he'll like he'll start to trudge back downstairs, like a raging expression on his face. He'll like turn around at the doorway and he'll be like, listen, the Hoggins, they're gonna know every damn thing about us, what we do, how we do it, and all our secrets, everything Cash knew. I'd suggest picking up some new tricks and skills on the way there. And he'll like turn around and just start walking down the stairs. Make them make an acrobatics check so they don't fall.
Did Chuma hear him say that shit about cashing?
Yeah, sure. Everyone kind of
Oh.
heard him. He kind of
Did
started
you-
monologuing a little bit.
He'll say it out loud. No, I like that guy. He knows what he wants.
He's a good
He
man.
gracefully descends down the stairs and lies down in the cot.
Yeah, he's about to make him fall down the steps, you know.
Oh my god. But yeah, so you guys know or kind of have Contagious's perspective on everything. Do you guys want to discuss it with the group of you that are gathered above deck here?
I agree with Kent. If he is, even if he is doing this shit for whatever the reason, there should be repercussions on him. Maybe we break his tongue, his arm. I don't know.
This keep
So-
better be damn good when we see him. Ooh. I'm gonna start putting punches there.
Man,
How about we put him on
Come up.
poop bucket duty permanently?
Yeah, put him on poop bucket, dude. Yeah.
did I hear the Kent yelling about something?
Speaking of poop bucket, we're gonna need a bigger one for Ingrydd.
Ugh,
Gonna have to
I
be a
can
poop
take care of
bucket.
myself. I'm
Oh.
like you.
If you're
When was
working,
the last
if-
time any of you showered?
Didn't we? No.
I
Uh,
can tell from the stench of you.
I did fall in
Right.
that well water and all the way back in Kano.
whoever's in charge of the poop bucket, I will give you these. I hand out the clothespins.
Do you at least have soap on this shit?
What?
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think there was any in the treasure, but you're free to leave.
You are all vile. I'm picking up
man,
soap
look.
in the next town.
Not like we had time to focus on these things.
They're vile. I don't smell anything.
Yeah, you should have spelled Anya when we first
Chuma
started
to-
sailing.
Sword. Yes.
Have you all
saying?
lost your sense of smell or something?
No, just
Go on.
me.
That
Just
did
me.
kind of happen at some point because of Onya.
That's what
I'm the only one who actually has completely lost their smell. I can't smell anything.
Oh, you are lucky. Still,
What are you
it
saying?
is
Andrew?
unsanitary.
Oh, I was just saying I wanted to talk to my sword, ask it questions. That's it.
All right. you meditate. Make me a religion check. This time you can make it at advantage.
Advantage?
Yeah, religion check last time, bro. Or if you want to spend some of your, or no, you don't need to spend 100 points. Okay. How about this? We'll do a flat check, and then you can spend however many observation hockey points you want to add to that check. So the flat one will be a 10. And
I don't have
how
it.
many points are flat check. And then if you want to spend observation points, you can add them to this thing.
How many points do I have again? Oh, 9. I'll
It's in
spend.
your resources, otherwise you can just pop open the hockey thing.
Here, beast.
Bro, this shit is like a damn.
I'll use
Like in a game.
I'll use
No
4.
way, it's fucking sick.
I'll use 6.
6, but alright, so you focus. It'll be a 16 on the religion. Yeah, you focus, and again that roaring fire envelops you, and you kind of get to start to get a sense of what this sword wants, what its emotions are, what its like purveying sense of purpose is. And it'll like for the first time before it's kind of just been like screaming at you, but it just wants blood and carnage and mayhem. But now that you're almost on equal ground with it, it's almost like it's open to listen to you a little bit, as if it's waiting to see what exactly you want out of it, just as much as it's waiting to see if it can get what it wants out of you.
What I want from the sword.
Yes.
We can talk about. That's what I want to know.
You cut out. What'd you say?
Who's his maker? I want to know its maker.
Oh, it's maker. Okay. It's maker. So as you like think, or as you like project out the word maker and origins to it, there'll be like a fucking like a sequence of flashbacks of like still moments in your head as you start to like almost travel in time to a much fucking older world. Much further long ago, long fucking time ago. So you picked up the sword from the ruins of like an old fucking tomb that housed a dark-skinned figure with black wings and white dreads and murderous intention. This will like take you back, like almost flash forwarding through the life of that figure of Duskwing. Not so much how he used the sword, but the moment in which it was created. And you'll see like an old forge with like archaic metalworking tools, but people like walking around. Most of these people are similar to Duskwing. They've got the dark hair and the white, or the dark skin and the white hair. And this sword specifically, you'll like zoom in. Imagine like a camera just like quickly moving through like halls of a forge and like metalworking areas and shit like that. And eventually it'll like land on 3 glimmering swords encased in like a glass case. You're able to recognize your sword, Iroh, as the one to the right. Your sword, I think it's described as just like a silver blade with a silver pommel. The ones next to it, one of them has like a bronze pommel, and then the one in the center has like a gold inlay. But they all seem to be made of the same kind of metal. And you'll see these cases, and then like the camera will almost like pan up, and you'll see not so much one that looks like Duskwing, but another dark-skinned fellow with white hair and fucking like glimmering red eyes. Face will kind of look familiar to you almost. You can make me a history check if you want to try and see if Chuma can place the face.
Fuck, I did a history earlier.
Whereas the face seems to escape you, and you kind of jolt out of your moment of silence.
Wait.
Sword.
That I wanted to see, like, during that flashback, could I try to figure out why it was created, for what purpose?
I'll say no, not at this moment in time. But with what you kind of got your like foot in the door with starting to decipher the sword's origins. It seems to belong to a clan of these dark-skinned people. And you did see like a bunch of people running around this forge with a like sense of urgency. And having visited some forges yourself, you know that the amount of people in that forge wasn't the regular amount. It was a lot more. And they were all kind of running around with like a sense of tension in the air. So you can interpret that how you want. But yeah, you saw the set of 3 that your sword is a part of, apparently. And the face that is familiar, but not quite. But yeah, you jolt out of your meditative state, and the sword falls quiet in your hands. You get the sense that it's going to be a while before you can try to commune with it again. But you know you're making progress.
Yo, it used to get hot. Does it still get hot?
I don't know. You have to see.
I'm holding it. Is it hot right
It's
now?
not hot right now. No.
Okay.
I
So- Pete,
sorry.
Good. But yeah, you guys have I'll say the rest of a couple days to yourself to start milling about the ship, doing whatever you want. The warnings of Kent weigh heavy on you guys' minds. Are you guys gonna do anything on this ship? Like, I'll use this opportunity to introduce the system of downtime feats. Basically, you can pick up a number of extra feats equal to your proficiency bonus. So for all of you, it'll be 3 extra feats.
Yeah.
Each feat depends on what type of feat you want, but it'll take like varying amount of time to train for the feat. Some of them might need like a prerequisite, like finding someone that can help you learn, or some resource that will help you learn the feat. And I'll say that some of the feats you guys have already count towards this. For example, like Yiga's Flowing Dragon Stance is the shit that lets you heal when you drink. And I guess that's it. Those would be 2 feats for you. We'll say like Ingrydd's smoking thing. That will be 1. Chuma's sword style. That shit will be 1 as well. I don't think Murdoch and Onya have any extra shit.
No.
But yeah. So you guys can start to train for shit like that. Obviously, you can look up shit on your own time, figure out what type of things you want. But again, like it'll take varying amounts of times to learn things, and some of them might need prerequisites. On the flip side, you guys can try to train to awaken, or not awaken, but advance your mastery in these hockey abilities that you guys have found. I'll say that you guys don't really. I don't know. I guess none of you would really be familiar with the concept of hockey in and of itself. But you guys can try to train those abilities and try to recreate what you've done.
Can I roll a history on it?
Yeah, sure. It'll be a high-ass history though. Because the way I figure it's just like West Blue shit. While hockey is like Grand Line shit. It's just different ball games, different leagues. Yeah.
I wanted to look for them cards.
The car. Yeah, go ahead, Angel.
I was gonna say for the whole downtime feat shit.
Uh-huh.
With the direction I'm going with my hockey, I'd like to work towards insightful feat.
The what?
Insightful feat.
All right, bet. I feel like you kind of know what type of shit you're gonna have to do to train for that, but I'll let Chuma figure it out along the way. Yiga, as you're like thumbing around in your pockets, you forgot in all the revelry those cards that Nui mentioned. She hasn't seen them, and you guys haven't seen them yet. But as you're thumbing around in your pockets, oh shit, you'll see you'll feel like there'll be like a fucking burning hot sensation in your fucking right pocket, and you reach down. If you want, you can try and pick it out of your hand, but you'll see like the same accursed pale purple deck or dark purple deck with like a pale purple glow, fucking searing hot in your hands. So much so that as soon as you grab it, give me a Constitution save.
Fuck. Can't save. Oh, let's go.
All right, you will take
What?
5 points of fire damage.
Oh, God damn.
This thing is not getting any less hot though. It just seems to be getting hotter and hotter in your hands, begging you, obliging you, forcing you almost to draw a card and feed the fucking ravenous void inside of it.
Alright, yeah, as I'm fucking juggling this hot ass deck of cards in my hands, I'm gonna try to fucking pop them open.
All right.
We gotta do it.
Oh my god, dude, it's been so long. I forgot how much I enjoyed this shit.
I would also like to draw one too.
Let me shuffle this. Okay, there. Okay, I shuffled it. You're drawing a card.
I mean, I would like one.
You guys
I would
drawing
like
a card.
Yeah. No, I was about to say I'm doing this because I had to. This nigga Chuma can do
Yeah,
it.
as you draw the card, the thing like immediately cools down in your hands. Just like becomes again just like a soft, dull warmth to it.
Alright,
Not turning at all. What do we get? What do we get?
strength.
Strength. Oh shit, that seems good. Let's check what that does. So the strength card, you pull it out. Where did I put this? Oh, there it is. As you do, you recall that strength means strength, the courage, the compassion, the will to extend your reach and dominate all aspects of your life and become a true conqueror. It's actually pretty emblematic that you could trust this card. With the upright version, you feel imbued with power, and for the next 24 hours, you gain advantage on all physical saving throws and skill checks that you make.
You start
I would-
selecting.
Two.
Alright, you're pulling one out too, Chuma?
Yeah.
Alright, let me just make this note real quick. Alright, go ahead. Did you draw one?
One
Yeah.
out, brother.
Go ahead and flip it, my guy. Oh, that
The
one
world.
doesn't.
Ooh, hell
Isn't
yeah.
it? Oh shit. Okay, so the world. Oh no. Alright, so you draw the world, the upright version. Seems like a sense of completion, of integration, of finishing a long journey envelops you. Roll me a 1d20.
I fucking got this one last time.
Did you?
19.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my, okay, alright. Holy shit, that is fucking crazy. Alright, you draw, or you roll a 19, you look at the card, and there's like a sense of completion that envelops you. A sense of completion that envelops Onya, Murdoch, Yiga, Chuma, and somewhere far across the seas, a little pink-haired girl. You guys feel like you've completed whatever the hell you were set out to do, and there's like a fucking almost like a flash in your guys' minds as you feel like the whispers. There's like it's been so long, but there's like been dark tendrils in your minds that have like kept you enslaved to this deck. And slowly but surely, they start to like unravel. They start to loosen from you guys, and you guys all finally feel free from this accursed deck. And in your very hands, Chuma, the same card that you drew earlier, it like explodes in a puff of mist, and the deck just falls to the ground. Looks like a regular old deck of tarot cards now.
You're welcome.
We're free.
Yeah, you guys
Alright,
are
done
all
with this.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank
Yeah, I'll
God.
put
Thank you,
the shit.
Chuma.
This shit is insane. But yeah, this is what the effect of the card that you drew is. Every time you draw it, you roll a 1d20, and for every if you get a 20, then the deck is destroyed and the curses are free.
Nice.
But every time you draw that same card, the threshold goes down. So Chuma drew it once, he got it to a 19 to 20, and then with his second draw, he was able to free everyone from the curse.
I'm gonna start shaking you with it. Oh, dang it, oh, dang it. Oh.
I know.
That's fucking wild. Oh my god.
That's wild.
Seems like I have to say that now.
Fuck these cards, guys. Just throw these shits in the ocean.
You're throwing the cards in the ocean?
Are they still like powerful, magical?
You look at them, they don't seem
Can I
to be
roll?
any different. You can roll like a. I don't want to say Arcana because Arcana is in. You can roll like a nature or religion check as you look at them. Study.
I will do that.
It's gonna be.
How many points did I use before? Never mind.
14
Cross
with a
roll.
9. Chuma can't tell much. Strong will. Can you strong will ability checks?
No, I think Strong Wills is only saving.
Oh yeah, you can strong will.
Okay. Oh shit.
I think strong will is for almost everything but attack rolls.
What was 16? You want to do another one?
Ah, fuck it. Why not?
All right, with a 19, you get the sense that this card doesn't have any like explicit cursing properties on it anymore. Seems like old lady Bob machinations have finally been resolved. But regardless, this is the relic of what looks to be what you would assume to be an incredibly powerful devil fruit user. And perhaps you ponder as you look at this card, perhaps keeping this deck, and maybe one day down the line when Yiga overcomes his trauma being devil fruits, or maybe someone close to him that's looking to master their devil fruit, perhaps this might be a valuable clue in the hands of another master or something that might guide them to the path of mastery themselves.
Alright, okay, yeah. Maybe I could sell that some point. No, it's a fucking pocket.
Oh my god. Well, we will close that card we'll close the chapter on the cards for now. And yeah, I guess that's that with that.
I guess
Oh,
with downtime, I'm gonna set up a little chair next to at the front of the ship.
Kick back.
Yeah, you're chilling up
Sorry,
there.
my headphone died. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
good.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna set up a chair, just sit on the iron sand cloak that I just made fresh, form it into a chair under me, and kind of read my my notes on my runes and shit. I'm gonna read my notebook and use the like a little makeshift hand from the iron sand to turn the pages. Kind of train my dexterity as I'm studying.
I feel you. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't make you make a check or something. That is, that's solid training. So Ingrydd is going down the path of mastering her devil fruit abilities first, it seems. But yeah, you chill up there. The sea breeze hits you, and occasional beeps and whirs from Conk, the ship's stalwart guardian, soothe you as you look through your notes and gather yourself for the arduous trials ahead of you, I'm sure. As you're chilling there, we'll say that this is this kind of like your daily routine almost? You're just chilling here for a while?
Yeah, I mean, unless I've got some other stuff to do, at least for now, this is kind of what I'm doing in my downtime, is studying my notebook, seeing if I can put together words in any different ways. And then just kind of passively training my devil fruit, using it for my hands.
Yeah, so we'll say that, one of those days that you're up there, little Hua will approach you. She'll be carrying like a big old fucking bag of dirt and carrying like struggling to drag a fucking bag of fucking compost or mulch or something. She'll like be like, oh, hello, Miss Ingrid. Don't mind me.
I'll,
And she'll like pop open a barrel and start pouring in the dirt.
do you need help with that?
Yes, please. Yeah.
I'll,
Could you chop off that barrel? Maybe we can make some smaller pots. I'm thinking of making a small garden. Mr. Contavious has been so down these days. Thinking maybe giving him some greenery will help cheer him up a little bit.
my garden sounds fantastic. I've been looking to grow some stuff myself.
Oh, really? Do you also have a green thumb?
No, my thumbs are tannish, kind of pale because I do not let them get enough sun. And then yeah, I'll help her out with that shit. Kind of, I guess I'll like slice the barrel in half or some shit.
Yeah, so she'll like kind of start walking you through her process. It seems that she's like an avid gardener, and just by being on the run for the past fucking majority of her life, she tries to grow stuff as much as she can. She explains the process of laying out the soil, testing like acidity, pH, like all kinds of complex scientific shit. She'll talk about the little bag of mulch that she picked up while she was in Bollywood. She'll mention that maybe if there was some way of making our own mulch, we could experiment a little bit more and grow some more wackier things. But she'll like put in some normal fauna, just like some pretty little flowers, sunflower seeds and shit that she bought on Bollywood. She'll be like, is there anything that you would like to plant, Miss Ingrid?
Do you know if I can make anything of propagating this? I'll show her the stem of my shit, as well as oh wait, shit! Did I pick up seeds? I don't think I picked up seeds for it. I'll do that in the next island. Yeah, I'll just show her the stem. That's really the only thing I have.
Yeah. So she'll look at the seed, or she'll look at the stem. She'll be like, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. I think this is. I'm not sure what this. This seems like something from the Grand Line almost. It's not. It doesn't have any conventional properties about it. Yeah, if only I had like my herbalism kit or something, I could get a better read on it. But I think what I can do is start to plant it, and then if it grows, it grows, right? I'll be sure to keep watch over it.
Excellent. We'll have to see about that. I think the captain was given some sort of berry or seed or something from that little robot over there. Why don't you ask him?
Okay, sure. She'll jump up and run off. Seems to be in high spirits now that she's getting a chance to learn properly. She'll
I'll
like
just
stop
be
here.
left there with a hoe in hand, be like, what the fuck?
she'll run past you. She's like, Captain, guys, we're starting a garden. If you guys want to grow anything, just head over to the front of the ship. This is gonna be great. And she'll like clap her hands and run downstairs.
I'll be like, hey, wait.
Yeah.
Maybe grow a couple of these. Apparently they're worth a lot. And I'll put like a handful of papaver seeds in her hand.
Oh, is this some kind of sunflower seed? She'll like pop one in her mouth.
Yeah. No, don't eat them.
What?
No.
Oh, well, sorry.
Oh, it's
I already swallowed it.
I'm sorry for you. It'll be quite the afternoon you're gonna have.
Oh my god. Okay.
Onya, maybe keep an eye on her.
Yeah, good, no problem.
Every NPC that I like.
Yeah, who will run downstairs? Where's Yiga?
I was gonna have Yiga trying to cut his arm again. He was punching them cannon bags.
Cutting your arm again?
We'll say that.
Turn my arm black.
Cutting your arm. We'll say that while you're down there, Degato at some point will join you. He'll be like, training, my friend.
Oh yeah. You ready to train yourself?
I would be delighted to. And he'll start punching the cannons. As you guys work, he'll be like, I never really got the chance to see how much exactly you could do. I saw the damage you could inflict on that training cart all the way back in Bollywood. But I would be interested to face you in a spar, my friend. He was really good with their hands.
Sounds like a fun challenge. Yiga.
But yeah, you guys
turn my arm black again. I think it's a sickness or something. I don't know.
never heard of black hands like that. Nope. Nah. Maybe it is a sickness. Have you talked to the little doctor Onya or the little one Hua?
Nah. I don't want to worry though. They're worried with Ken and the egg.
You're right. Don't you think it's kind of weird that the caring people are all women?
Yeah, the what?
Never mind. And I'll continue punching the cannons. At some point, Hua will run out and she'll be like, guys, we're starting a garden. Miss Ingrid said to come grab you, Captain.
Oh, garden. You guys are gonna need pots for that, right?
Yeah. We cut up some barrels.
Cut a barrel? What the? You can make pots, damn. I know a thing or two about that.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, my grandma McConnell taught me a little thing or something.
Your grandma was a pothead?
Yeah, she was something like that.
Wow, that's so cool. I want to be a pothead one day.
Yeah, sure, all right. Anyway, let's go over the damn fucking
Yeah, you guys can run back up. The gutter pounding away downstairs. You guys can pass Tua, who's sitting with Vasily. He seems to be getting her to try and rap, and for some reason she seems to be getting into it. Maybe there'll be a surprise performance someday. But you guys can all head back up there, and I don't even know where the fuck who is that anymore. Oh, she's here. But yeah, she'll like run back with everyone. I'm assuming she'll like show the seeds to you. Ingrid, she'll be like, Mr. Murdoch said to plant these as well, and she'll start doing so. And then she'll be like, I brought the captain. He said his grandma was a pothead.
Yeah, you're a certified pothead. Yeah, like a job.
Your grandma was in one of the plants?
No, she made pots. Like fancy looking pots, having art on it.
Ingrid's face will descend into visible disappointment.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're gonna need those for plants, This makes sense.
Yes.
But yeah, you guys can all start like gardening together. We'll make like one pot for or one barrel, I guess, for Hua's collection of random shit. One for Ingrid's, what's it called? Stem. One for Yiga's or for Murdoch's seeds, and then one last one for the berry. I'm assuming.
Yeah, dotted berries.
All right, you guys all start to plant them, and she like wipes some sweat off her brow. She's like, "I'll get Hua to help me out with monitoring these, but the more help, the better. I don't know what it's going to take for these things to grow."
I can keep an eye out as well.
All right. Okay. And then to start, we'll say that everyone can make a nature check to their respective things.
Oh. Nature check.
Nice.
That's a Hua. But yeah, if any of you guys want to, go in there, help out, you guys can all kind of collectively just start helping with the garden.
Is Hua helping out with everyone?
Wait, what are you saying, Maris?
Is Hua helping out with everyone's shit?
Yeah, she'll help you guys. She'll mentor you, so you guys can all roll with advantage. What are you saying, Angel?
Okay.
I was saying, for that feat, I want a few days we spend on sea. Chuma will spend a lot of time with people trying to pick up on social cue and peer past people's poker's face.
Okay. Well, Someone in here has a pretty good poker face. I guess a couple people on the crew have a pretty good poker face. If you want to try and sit down with them and figure out what they're really saying. Is there anyone you want to try with first?
The fishman, he's the weirdest looking one. Let's go.
You'll find him in the
Yeah,
basement of the ship, pounding away at the cannons. He's like, he'll see you and be like, "Hey, you need something?" Seems to still be a bit standoffish with you.
Yes. I'm gonna
What?
try to see through your poker face.
Hey,
Yes. Play a game of cards with me.
game of cards, huh?
Mhm.
All right, I'll play a game of cards. You got any game in mind?
I don't know what the fuck is the best game to play with cards.
If you're trying to find a poker face, maybe like go fish. Poker would be good. Yeah. It's just I don't know if poker's in the fucking One Piece world, and I don't know. I don't think Degado would know how to fucking play poker, but he would probably know how
Let's
to play
play.
some weird form of go fish.
All right, let's play that.
All right, you guys get into a game of go fish. We'll
Go
do we'll do
Yiga,
contested.
Nature 1.
Let's see. Is there a good way to do this? We could just do contested insight checks. To see who's wiser between the two of you. We'll do 3 rounds of insight checks.
Okay, this can go really
Contested
well.
insight checks. Alright, so with the first one, Degado will pull a 6. Okay. Chuma takes the quick upper hand, drawing quick cards in succession from Degado's hand, and he seems to be a bit flustered as we move on to the second round. This time, Degado will put on a slightly better performance, but again, Chuma is just reading him like a fucking book as he plucks out more cards. At this point, Degado is noticeably flustered. He's looking to make sure that no one descends into the basement of the ship and catches him getting his ass kicked. With the third one, we'll say at this point, nighttime kind of descends, and the room gets a little bit darker. Not so much so that you guys can't see, but enough that it'll be a bit harder to read each other's face. So we'll have since Degado has dark vision, he will make his check normally, but Chuma will have to make his insight at disadvantage.
All right, let's do this. Ah, fuck.
Degado gets the last laugh.
Could I spend strong will?
Yeah, you can do strong. Degado has like a smile on his face as he thinks he has you, but you just deftly draw his last card from his hand, and he looks utterly heartbroken as you just decimate him at this game of Go Fishman. He's like, he looks up at you, and there's like almost a glimmer of respect in his eyes. You can kind of get the sense that you're starting to get better at reading him a little bit, becoming a little bit more insightful. And while you're not exactly at the point of unlocking the feat yet, you'll still have to do some more shit. But this is a good way to start for sure. Degado will look up at you with like a glimmer of respect in his eyes, and he'll be like, "That was really good. Be interested to play again whenever you like."
No, to the giant now.
To the what?
Giant.
Oh, to Ingrydd.
No way you just said the giant.
Yeah, okay. So we know what Ingrid's doing. We know what Yiga's been doing. We know what Chuma's been doing. What have Onya and Murdoch been doing on the way to O'Hara?
Well, yeah, Anya is just roaming around the ship and occasionally checking the egg.
Mm-hmm.
And then she, yeah, basically that, yeah.
All right, so we'll say that Anya is working on connecting with her surroundings more, becoming more and more perceptive, and seems to be going down the path of trying to boost her observation skills, so to speak. How about Murdoch?
I might want to try something with
Yo.
What? What, Angel?
I think he was.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna go grab Ingrid and Yiga. Ingrid because she seems good with mystic, whimsical, magical thingies, and Yiga because he's the captain. I'm gonna be like,
I got something to try with you two. Want to come downstairs by the jail area?
Yeah, I ain't learning a
Like,
damn thing with this.
Look up for my bug. Man, will this take long?
Maybe. I don't know.
Hey, you know what? I will come along.
You learn how to play a damn burying a damn dirt.
so I guess we go to the downstairs thing.
Yeah, you guys can drag your tokens there. We'll shift
Oh, yeah,
focus.
I keep on forgetting.
Second layer or low or bottom?
Bottom layer. I can shift
there we
one of yours.
Okay.
Are we all going there, or?
I mean,
It's up to
you
us,
can
you
all
know.
come, but I'm only gonna try this thing with Yiga and Ingrid.
Okay.
But I don't know what you're doing. It should be nice to see.
Okay. So, you guys, Ingrid, you're not familiar with it, but sometimes I do some meditations and seems like I'm connected with some entity named Phobos related to those church people. And, well, being connected during the mission kind of gave me an idea. Because I'm sure I can get way more powerful if I can get this entity on my good side. But maybe having you guys in there might work if I connect mentally with you guys first before I try to go in.
Oh, shit. All right.
Maybe you guys would get to see it.
The thought and the knowledge of words and ideas is power. You might be onto something here.
Let me get a word with this big bastard. I'll tell him what for.
So yeah, Vasily also came down at some point, and he'll be like, Murdoch, I heard what you were planning to do. As your best friend, I should give you some advice.
Oh yeah.
Good luck. And he'll start to hum a powerful, inspirational melody. He'll also be like, maybe it is better to take as many people as you can. How many people can you connect with?
Let me see. I think it's 3.
Whispers, it is to a number of creature equals my proficiency bonus.
I'll say that I like the direction you're going with this. If you want to take the full crew, because I think it would be fun if everyone gets to participate.
Okay.
We'll say that Murdoch can, spend some observation points and try to connect with a couple more people.
Okay. So I guess
Yeah, so you can
Anya
spend
come along
2
with
extra
you.
points. Yeah, and then Anya and Chuma, I guess you
Yeah.
want. But yeah, Vasily will hum an inspirational melody as you guys all start to connect.
Oh.
So we get it. Inspiration.
Yeah,
Yo.
all you guys can pick up inspiration.
Oh, shit.
Inspire.
With the way this is going, I do want to go that way with my feet, the bond thing. If
You want to pick
that's
that up
cool
right
with
now?
you. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Just make sure you make it 1 minute instead of 10.
Okay, and here's the part. I gotta try to learn how to do this without this shit.
I just crushed some papaver seeds. And here we go.
Once
You
we
guys
are
are all
inside,
taking. You guys are all.
All of us?
Well, yeah, Murdoch will offer it to all you guys. Up to you whether you guys want to accept. Basically, what he's. I'll let you outline it again, Murdoch. What your intentions are.
Yeah, so we're gonna go into meditation state, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to connect with Phobos, and you guys are gonna all see it through my mental connection. It does help to take the favor.
Uh,
All right, Chuma will, like that.
I guess I'll try a little bit of goddamn.
This is so crazy, Peer.
Chuma's gonna look at Yiga and be like, "Why you so scared, man? You drink all the damn time."
I'm not scared, damn it. Just don't want to eat these
Sounds scared.
weird ass seeds.
I'm gonna look at Murdoch and be like, I will come with you and I will take your seeds. But promise me something. The little one, she looked woozy earlier. Do not be handing them out to them.
No, it was not meant for her to eat it. It was meant for her to plant it. That kid has to learn to not put frickin' everything in its mouth.
Oh yeah, I saw her earlier. She's like singing in the kitchen by herself.
It'll
She's actually got pretty good
wear
pipes
off
too.
as long as someone's watching over her.
Yeah, I got it.
That
Don't
is
worry.
your job, Duckman.
Yeah,
Yes,
there's the
of course.
Blotto and the
It's
others.
a Vasily actually. Please,
Good job.
I'm like a
Vasily.
senior member on the crew. Treat me with some respect. Thank you very much.
They're already better than Cashin.
Senior, get your bounty up.
Oh, it's like that. Huh? Okay, well, listen. Not all of us can grow to fucking the size of a 3-story building. If I could do that, I would have more than 55 million.
Just take care of her, okay? We will settle this later.
All right.
You're
so-
all right.
You too. I didn't mean to snap at you. It's just, Chuma has been telling me to be more authoritative. Is that good, Chuma?
That is good. I like it. You need to make her. You need to make sure she treats you as her senior. You've been here longer.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't go that far. It's more of like a banter thing, right? I'm going to go now. Oh my god, I fucking love to.
Bye, Vasily. Alright, I'm
So-
gonna just take some of them and shove them in my mouth.
Yeah,
But-
it takes like a slight amount. Not too.
We'll say that Contavious comes down. He's looking a little bit better these days. He's like, yeah, Vasily sent me to watch over all you guys. Try not to shoot any of you.
Yeah, I'd like
Trust
to
me.
put my fist up. They can't like I stand with you. No.
Contagious and Chuma have been just shit talking Cashin this whole time. They've got their secret agenda against this dude. But yeah, so you guys, Yiga's doing it, Ingrydd is doing it, is Chuma doing it?
Yeah, he's doing it. He said, "Yeah, come on."
So you're taking up the favor as well?
Yeah.
All right. And
Once
Onya,
we are inside, I will find you and bond us together.
Anya, are you also taking the paper seeds and entering into this weird psychic fucking therapy session with Murdoch?
Sure. Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, this is a great idea, guys. This is going fantastic. You guys all take the seeds.
I'm gonna
And,
chain
okay.
myself up in the thingy just in case.
Yeah, so Chuma's gonna look at him and be like, "So, we're just gonna see what you see, right?"
I mean, this thing's in my head. He might see you too. I have no idea.
Why
guys
are
wanna
you
see me.
caning yourself?
Cause I have lost control of my body for short spans of time after this happens. Before I almost fell out
Oh,
into.
who is
I've
watching you?
almost fallen out of the crow's nest into the ocean once.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you sounded so surprised for some reason.
I remember. Sometimes I forget this. Shut up.
Hearing your words, Kalowski's gonna be like, or Contagious gonna be like, I'm gonna go and grab the Gato as well. More hands the better.
That is a great idea.
the god will also come down and he'll be like, "Who is tripping fucking balls? Are you sure?" But he'll be like, "But she will be okay. You guys will be as well. Don't worry, I'm here." Oh my god, that sounds more like a silly than do anything else. But yeah, so so you guys are all Murdoch is chaining himself up. Is the rest of the crew taking any precautions of any kind?
I guess yeah, seeing Murdoch chain himself up, I'm gonna tie myself with whatever. Fuck, I got a rope, right?
Yeah, you guys should all have rope from your
Yeah.
Explorer packs or whatever.
I'm gonna use that shit. Just tie myself one of the bars.
Yo, Keb, I want this man to see Iroh, bro. I want to push fear into this man. Nah, I'm messing.
Okay, is Chuma wrapping himself up in any rope or anything?
Nah, bro, I can control myself. I'm strong
Alright.
willed. Nah, I'm messing.
Is Ingrydd doing anything like that?
Yeah, Ingrid's gonna rely on thinking she has enough mental fortitude.
Alright. Is Onya doing anything to, strap herself up or what's the word? Restrain herself?
I don't know.
You can flip a coin if you're stuck. Heads
Oh.
you do,
Tie up
tails you do.
something that's slimy.
Could I do it if I tie myself under the net down back there?
Oh my God. Yeah, sure, yeah. You fucking strap yourself down under the net filled with around you is like the ship's hold, like some cannonballs, rations,
yeah.
shit like that.
That's my thing. Is if I lose control, I'm just gonna start sending cannonballs through the place. Like it's not gonna be help to be tied.
You guys sit in silence for a little bit, and then the paver starts to hit you. Maybe like the humidity of the room starts to hit you or whatever. Night starts to fall, and eventually you guys all simultaneously, almost as if you're like psychically linked or some shit. You guys start to like drift off into unconsciousness together. The last thing you guys hear as you all settle down into the hazy reality of REM is Contavious kind of like nudges to Gato. He's like, "Hey, we want to do a mutiny, and that would be the opportune time." And that's the last thing you guys hear before everything fades to black, and we'll figure out what exactly is about to happen to the Blotto Pirates next week.
Damn.
Blotto Pirates Z.
Yeah. Thank you guys for playing as always. Thank you for everyone that watched or sat in. A lot of fun. I enjoyed this session. A lot of downtime shit, a lot of lore shit, a lot of world building shit, but it's still enjoyable. Yeah, we'll be back next week.
Yep, we will be back next week, same time, because you guys said Thanksgiving you're all there, right?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sure.
is it next week? I thought it was. Yeah,
No,
okay.
it's next week, yeah. Right, so as usual, those who want to try to join a campaign maybe or get more info on the campaigns that are ongoing, the links are in the description. The Last Ark Discord is the place to click and go. And otherwise, there's also the links to all the other ongoing campaigns and where to watch them and when to watch them. And that's it. Otherwise, if you just like One Piece, it's also the place to join. And we will all be back next week at the same time. So bye-bye.
Oh, yeah.